Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XLM. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today, wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XLM, and once again, this is the one-day chart. We're sitting here just above 12 cents. We're moving with the rest of the market right now. We're following Bitcoin. But you know, at some point, we are going to see XLM absolutely take off. And that's what I'm preparing for now by buying more XLM. Because everybody wants to deny that these ISO cryptocurrencies are going to move because of ISO, but they absolutely are. That time is still coming. Breaking, Franklin Templeton breaks records with lowest Bitcoin ETF fee. You know, all the talk right now is around the Bitcoin ETFs. This is where all the hype is. And I even see new investors that are getting into Bitcoin complaining now, saying, why isn't Bitcoin sitting at $100,000 plus? Because people expected that to happen overnight. Older Bitcoin investors are saying, listen, stay patient. We're in the accumulation phase. And I think this next run-up for Bitcoin is going to be incredible. It's going to pull the rest of the market with it when it happens. But then after that, I don't know what's going to happen with the price of Bitcoin, because now everybody's saying it's becoming more centralized. It's going to be driven by Wall Street moving forward. We'll have to wait and see how it all plays out. Franklin Templeton is bullish. $1.5 trillion asset management firm Franklin Templeton has chosen Stellar XLM. You can tokenize anything you want on Stellar, and on top of that, you can do it in a much easier, more scalable, faster, and more secure and cheaper way than Ethereum or Bitcoin. You know, all those Bitcoin ETFs are going to become tokenized, and I think Franklin Templeton knows that, and they're going to utilize Stellar to do that as time goes on. Now take a listen to what Jenny Johnson, Franklin Templeton president and CEO, says here.
Bitcoin is the greatest distraction from the greatest disruption that is coming to financial services.
It's the greatest distraction from the greatest disruption. And that disruption is already happening. While everyone is distracted by these Bitcoin ETFs, everything's pushing much quicker ahead everywhere around the world right now. The IMF, they're pushing towards more CBDCs and more CBDC development. They want it to happen at a much faster pace now. The BIS also wants faster transactions. They're also pushing towards CBDCs, but they're pushing towards quantum computing now and tokenization as well. The disruption is happening in the background. Stay focused on XLM. BlackRock CEO Larry Fink says the next step is the tokenization of financial assets, and that means every stock, every bond. They're going to tokenize everything in the near future. And now that BlackRock sees this as the next big thing, things are going to move so quick this year around tokenization. And XLM is built for it. Stellar is built for tokenization. Direct article and quote from Danelle Dixon. Worth bearing in mind some facts. Smart contracts on Stellar enabled via Soroban. Stellar working with BlackRock on CFTC committee. Franklin Templeton has already tokenized assets on Stellar. If you thought tokenization created a buzz in 2023, just wait for next year as it permeates both Wall Street and Main Street finance. Not only will we see more tokenized bank deposits and funds on chain, but the rise of real-world asset tokenization and issuance will both increase inclusivity in our global financial system and spur a revitalized race to facilitate the fastest, most cost-effective and accessible payments and transactions via blockchain. B2B, B2C, and C2C transactions on chain will become more popular, coinciding with advances in stablecoin and crypto utilization among the global unbanked. We are going to see tokenization pick up so fast this year, and people still don't see it coming. They're out there chasing Bitcoin ETFs. They're chasing all that hype. People are still investing in Bitcoin. You gotta look at the much bigger picture. You gotta look at the disruption, not the distraction. Even this, I think this even plays a factor. Stellar, BlackRock, and JP Morgan on CFTC committee. BlackRock and Franklin Templeton, Bitcoin ETFs approved. FT tokenization assets on Stellar. BlackRock intention to tokenize assets. BlackRock and JP Morgan, $400 billion Ukraine Reconstruction Fund. Ukraine CBDC on Stellar. I think Stellar is working with all of this in the background. And I think it's been happening for a while now. I even said over in Ukraine, right now, they're testing a digital dollar for the United States in the future. All the testing's being done in Ukraine. And it's all going to come right back here to the United States over time. Then there's this. This is also going to play a factor. Ripple, HBAR, and Stellar ISO compliant. And this is why ISO is going to be huge. One of the critical challenges in the crypto space has been the need for standardized identifiers for digital currencies, hindering efficient differentiation and processing. ISO 222 addresses this by providing a framework for the creation of identifiers known as digital token identifiers, enabling seamless integration into the new financial ecosystem. So in other words, the identifiers is saying these are the cryptocurrencies that can work with the new financial ecosystem, not these cryptocurrencies over here. It sets them apart. And that's why I said right now we have not got any value from ISO. That value will start to happen this year. Wait and see, with Europe going ISO compliant, going live with ISO. The most exciting events for XLM are on the way. Soroban going live soon. Lending and borrowing coming to Stellar. Fed rates cuts bring more liquidity. CBDC markets bringing more liquidity to Stellar. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for you to make a fortune in 2024 to 2025. I still see people saying you have until 2025 to get invested. You don't. It's going to start to happen this year. We're going to see XLM start to pop off. If you want to wait till 2025, go ahead. You will be paying a much higher price for XLM and the rest of these ISO cryptocurrencies, because things are going to change very fast. Hi, Jenny. When will you have an XLM ETF from Stellar, since you're directly working with Danelle Dixon? There's not going to be an XLM ETF, just like there's not going to be an XRP ETF. These cryptocurrencies are meant for something much bigger. They're going to work as bridge currencies in the near future. And even if you asked Larry Fink about XLM, he would give you the same answer that he gave on XRP. I can't, and you don't want me to. Well, I can't. You know why? Because Larry Fink knows that the disruption is happening right now. He's part of distracting you with the Bitcoin ETFs. First chart is both XRP and XLM over the past month. Second chart is both XRP and Cardano over the past month. Now, we all know XRP and XLM run together. Their charts always look the same. But look at XRP and ADA. They look the same as well. All these ISO cryptocurrencies are all down in price, very undervalued right now. That is going to change in the near future. This is a psychological warfare. The elites want you out. Be aware and prepared. If you have developed your thesis and conducted research on a particular project, no one should be able to fudge you out. Don't let people fudge you out of XLM. I see the same FUD that you see. It's a dead coin. It's never going to move. Why are you investing in it? I hold XLM. I'm selling it. I'm going to chase this. That's pumping 30, 40x. When you go and sell off your XLM to chase something else, you may not be able to get back into XLM fast enough. Because once it takes off, it's going to take off very fast. And you know, when you're buying halfway up a green candle, that is not fun. Let me tell you, I've done it back in 2018 or 2019. And people will do it time and time again. The best thing you can do right now, if you're holding XLM, is do nothing. Just stay patient and wait for it to happen. I'm very optimistic about the crypto space, especially the coming 2024 to 2025 bull market cycle. But I know the game they play. When the mainstream media and CNBC hype up any asset narrative, it clearly indicates that the market sentiment is greedy. A correction is next. Look at the way the media is hyping up Bitcoin right now. Every single network is saying the same thing. They propped up these ETFs so retail would jump in. I even see people asking me now about crypto because it's all over the mainstream media news once again. But you know, a correction will happen, and you can't get shaken out by it. They want to shake you out. There's two ways to do it. Number one, they pump the coin, and if they pump it high enough, people sell. And then they could continue pumping it even higher, making more people sell. Or they could cause that correction to happen. A black swan event can happen. All of a sudden, crypto starts to plummet. People panic, sell. Then all of a sudden, what happens next? The cryptocurrency skyrockets to new all-time highs. You just gotta stay patient. And you know, people right now, the whole narrative is this. You have people on one side saying XLM will hit $100 plus in the future. Then you have people on the other side saying XLM's going to dip all the way back down to a penny. I'll wait and buy it then. Just know what you hold. That's what it comes down to. You already bought this cryptocurrency for a reason. Stick to that reason. I know XLM is going to be an absolutely incredible crypto in the very near future because it's already out there putting the rails in place for the new financial system through on-off ramps, banking the unbanked. Look at how big tokenization is going to be, and Stellar is built for it. All that value is going to come onto this network and push XLM to prices that we could only dream about. But it takes patience. Stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.